Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Iratus, Lord of the Dead. And as you may notice from the center over here, I have done as I said I would, and that is play by myself a little bit. No worries, no worries. Never went further than Dungeon 3, a little into it, but never until I met, well, the elves. So I really have no idea what they still do. So, haven't spoiled myself for that, you will still see my first impression ever coming up against the elves. But I unlocked the bone golem, well, by simply gathering a few things, and I like this dude. This lady? This congregation of bones, if you will. First and foremost, well, that's the buffed guy, because I gave him quite a few stuff. Actually, I went a little bit overboard, because now I don't have any skulls to make a few to unlock more upgrades and buildings. Whoopsie. But yeah, the bone golem itself, it is a virtual hit point tank. It doesn't have a lot of armor or anything, no, and it's very slow, but it is a hit point tank. It has a lot of hit points. Moreover, it has a healing factor, giving him 50% vigor, or it can be upgraded to 20% vigor. Gives him only 1 resistance. I mean, yeah, I like it a lot better, I'll admit that, but... And in fact, the golem's critical hit damage is increased by 25% until the end of battle. It's kind of nice, the other way around, but yeah. It has a lot of hit points, it can regenerate hit points. It can also regenerate block. For losing hit points of itself, it can save somebody else from physical damage, but that's a really cool thing. But also it has Destroy, which is a decent damage ability, but moreover it deals additional points of damage for every vigor the bone golem is missing, and considering it has a lot of hit points, that can be done. The other one is the other way around, which I kinda love as well. The target loses 1 attack for every 10 missing vigor for 2 turns, so they lose attack because of this attack. That is also really nice. Now, and then comes to the shitty parts of the bone golem. Self-destruct deals damage to the targets equal to 50% of the golem's missing vigor, which can be a lot because it can be an attack of about 50. But the golem can't miss with this attack. Oh, cool. And wait, what? Yeah, it literally says dies after this turn. I really don't understand this ability. Why would you ever do that? You don't want... I understand it's a way of winning a last-ditch effort, but you want your minions to survive. Certainly if you upgrade them like mine, why would I ever use this? This feels totally ridiculous. I would take the +6 accuracy, simply because he has very low accuracy and he's 2 buffs to it. Although I can see you going for luck if you've gone for more vigor here, restore here. With I'll be back, he still does the same ability, but then he has a 50% to resurrect after the battle ends. That is still not worthy of anything. For this one, he does even more damage. I mean, I almost would go for this one because, well, if I ever would push this button, I want it to do way more damage, but... no. This one, on the other hand, I do like. Splintering March. Deals a lot of damage, 25% chance to stun a target for 1 turn, and he hits all 4 targets, and he loses a bit of vigor. If you upgrade it this way and you get some armor, he has the damage becomes higher this way, costing just as much vigor, but stunning, having higher stun chance, but lowering, well, increasing the vigor cost. I want to say lowering his hit points, but it's increasing the vigor cost. I like this ultimate, but this is really stupid because you just don't want to sacrifice someone. Because for this lady, I actually used a row of 2 bone golems plus a lich. Let me just grab a lich for a moment here. Oh, not that way, thank you. Sergio, you are my example. I used their rain ability, the rain of fire, and made sure that I hit the front 2 targets. Where is it? Armageddon. So all enemies except self sets the target on fire for 2 turns. No, wait, I remember why it was. Sorry, it's been a while since I recorded. That's why this is happening. I had 2 bone golems in front, 2 bone golems, and I had a shade, but the shade was such a high evasion that it sometimes missed with the bedlam. Besides, it has a few wards, so that you could safeguard against this. That was the only way I could do some reliable self-damage, and the bone golems would just heal, who can still tank. That it was doable, but it still wasn't good. I killed one of my bone golems randomly by doing a crit on my own bone golem. This is just not a worthwhile strategy. And then I thought, well, hopefully this girl is amazing, this ghoul. Sorry, shouldn't look her. And yes, I named her Lady Deathclaw. It's a reference. Wondering if you know it. And Bob the Bone Golem. Because Bob the Builder, Bob the one that is not allowed to drink in the Netherlands for drunk driving. Then you have a designated Bob. I just wanted to name the character Bob. But yeah, the ghoul. I don't like the ghoul. And I'm going to make a point here. I don't know if Unfrozen listens to my videos. But I'm going to suggest changes to this ghoul. It's really cool that this ghoul has a tremendous high attack. Enemies killed by this attack don't leave part. You know what? Cool. No problem. Cool ability. And then this one, and yeah, it does 150% of the attack, and this does 80% only. But deals an additional 4 damage for each buff or debuff on the target. Okay, so that's just cool. I mean, sweet. And a critical hit here deals 200% damage, so I like this one a little better because she has a ton of accuracy. Don't need that much accuracy buff on her. But yeah, and there it deals 50% more damage to targets below 50% vigor. So this can be this can be amazing in damage dealing. Problem is mainly this moves 2 to the back. So I don't know how much I'm going to enjoy this, and this is just straight up a lot of damage. But this moves her 2 to the forward. And then you have Repelling Mark. Marks the chosen ally for 2 turns. Enemies are less likely to attack the marked target. Or you can say enemies are more likely to do the target by giving a Luring Mark or a Repulsive Mark. The ally receives plus 12 Dread for the duration. This was recently changed because I remember that this was the one that caused them to be less likely to attack. And this, I think this was 2 turns then. At least I can't remember the Dread. But then again, I haven't played in a while and haven't played with her at all. Because I just don't like her. Then Just a Bite. Attacks target ally dealing 100% damage, and she is a high damage character in general. Ignores block, the ghoul restores 25 vigor. Okay, a heal mechanic, but doing damage. Stronger heal than the bone golem at 15% if it's base. If she does this one, she doesn't heal. No, we gain wrath. And this one at least has a little bit less damage. So this one begins a little bit to be interesting. Possible. Certainly with a bone golem combination, but still. And then comes the abilities that I think like, no, don't do this. Available only under the effect of lunch break, early lunch or happy meal. Removes 1 stack of lunch break, early lunch or happy meal. Does not cost an action. Digest a devoured minion, fully restoring the ghoul's health. Wait, what? Yeah, well, let me just get to lunch break, early lunch, and happy meal. Those are these 3 abilities. The ghoul destroys the selected ally and receives the following buffs until the end of combat. Now, don't get me wrong, these buffs are very, very, very strong. Don't get me wrong, but what I don't like about this, and by the way, I'm not really sure why this is called early lunch and this is called happy meal. I mean, I know this one is less wrath, so that's probably why it's early lunch. Well, this is just a straight up buff, but you eat up, then you need to digest the enemy again to get a full heal. I mean, it does make her crazy, but I'm eating again one of my own minions. Why not make it so that, for instance, you call this hungry, and then you lose a certain amount of vigor. Or sorry, this one actually. You lose a certain amount of vigor and gain these bonuses. Yeah? Not the vigor bonus. Just the attack bonus. It's a tremendous cost. Yeah, to lose a lot of vigor, gain bonuses. Then make just to make one of these attack, I don't know, just a bite or something. Oh, that's really for allies, but make it so that perhaps if you attack with Savage Instinct, then one of these actually heal you for a certain amount of damage, just like a vampire does. It feels so... I'm killing my own minions to make this one minion stronger. It feels... It just... Or, you know, actually it should be... The additional heal should be on Butcher, because that's, I assume, where you should rip it up and eat it. Just stop with the self-hurt damage strategy. It's just not It doesn't pay off, I can tell you that. Well, we're gonna put the golem in there because, well, I care less about her. And we are gonna go and enter this dungeon after we put Sergio also into his services to pray for me. We've talked enough about this, but I've tried the self-damage strat. It's just not working. Let the ghoul rip into the enemy, eat something there. Let the hunger make that she is hungry and does have less health. It just feels awkward like crazy. By the way, I've also learned that... no, hold on, where is it? +4 attack each time an enemy escapes or goes insane. That's a feature of you. +10 luck against female enemies. Ooh, that is nice. I am gonna buffer. But I want to take down the Bard. I assume these guys are just the attack dudes. Perk +1 dread. I assume you have a lot of damage, Scout. Holy poop! And we don't have a ton of mana. But I think I equipped an item where the first cast is only gonna cost me 0. So I'm gonna go with like this. And do a dual cruelty. And get at least our block gone. That's 4 damage, that's not that bad. In fact, that's really low. I'm glad that block worked. Somehow I feared for that. Let's get Hunger for the Hearts so that she heals from all her attacks.
I need their blood too.
Nice. Good hit. I guess we're gonna move one up. That's not good when I miss. There's the regen.
Kill, my darling. Kill.
Nice! That additional crit damage is really good. Let's kill the archer.
Become part of the breathless
That
tide.
was the one that I feared the most, considering the damage thing. That kind of hurt. We could move back. Yeah, let's do that. Invalid target? Oh, it's only... Okay, let's just do this. 29. So block gone. Impale the front 2. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We missed. Move to heal again. It will be fine. Hit these 2. Oh, that's too bad. That is too bad. But here is a rough...
Worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
That block just blocked a crit. Is that... That's possible nowadays? That is amazing. This team is bad because of the way we have to move constantly. Let's just do this. Then we don't have to move. And she retreats as she did last time. I guess she just automatically retreats when she is alone. Gosh. Remember, after victory, everybody gets 2 experience points. Right, we have more of those, and all females are 50% more likely to escape.
Fetching.
So, the elves were not as as crazy strong as I have feared them to be. When receiving damage to 50%, allies and attack until the end of combat. Additional vigor. Additional initiative. I don't expect here to do... I mean, I know this gives more luck for more crit chance, but 50% is just not... I'm gonna go with this one.
Prove yourself worthy of my investment.
So, Bone Golem. You are ready, up and ready. Yeah, but I prefer this way. I know you're slow, but you're meant to be slow in my opinion. Do we have any brains? Yeah, we do. We could level you up immediately to level 3. Let's just do that and show this guy in action. I've already given him additional vigor because I gave him +4, +4, and +2, 1 attack, and as you can see I also gave him luck and a little, tiny little bit of armor. His accuracy is just so bloody low. I prefer this one. In the fact of its yeah, but this will be a high damage and you need some accuracy. Let's go for this one.
In for a nasty surprise.
Yes, indeed. Put them over there. Let's put them over there. Sorry if this is a little bit slow, but yeah, it's been a while. Oh, by the way, Steve Franchise, you said you were not in the game, right? And you gave me some feedback, but you actually were. Only I had called the particular character, and I think Stefana Chica, because I couldn't put Steve Franchise 2.0 there, I thought. But perhaps because of the recent update, I could actually manage to make it something like that. Stefan Francisa, you were always supposed to be this character. You were in the game. You were always in the game. You can watch back the previous episodes. You were in the game. You're over here. You haven't been used in a while, I'll admit that, but you were there. Let's see here. You could use an accuracy bump. Dual cruelty to the chosen target and the enemy standing behind it, which is right now this, but now, oh, now it's random. Oh, didn't realize. Oh, wait a second, that's not the guy we just used. We didn't use the Pale Ratty, we used that guy. Which is why this is happening. Has a 5% chance of immediately killing an enemy. Immune for bosses. Yeah, I prefer more the I'm gonna hit you. For certain. I need to pull you out. It's been just too long. Lock, armor. I haven't gone for armor. Here, I have gone for this one, different one. Physical attack doesn't spend an action, lose all armor. Oh, this one loses all block and ward, right? Yeah. I just remembered immediately there. Blind stare, 2 random targets. Oh, that's way less. Wait, why would I go for this one? They're still random. The 2 random targets. Oh, this is to a single enemy. Right, okay. A target also loses all evasion until the end of battle. I prefer this one probably. But first, let's buff your accuracy. I think that is better. And then we here have Abigail the Pure. Where is Primrose? You are the example for her build. There's insanity restoration. Yeah, but I don't think.
Serve me well, my minion.
Let's go for. Oh shoot! Weren't you an evasion build? No, because Primrose is for the evasion. It's not an evasion build. There we go. This is the one of our best teams put together. You are put together. Will we use Bob? We could try and use Bob. What I really want to do is I want to unlock this. So let's see if we got enough bones and. Yeah, we did. We're gonna build another Bob and then immediately use the guy to unlock something. There you go. Fill, craft.
This is what the necromancer's war machine looks like.
So that we can unlock more experience gain for Iratus. Which is also why I did unlock this one that required a ghoul, so that we could immediately start working towards more souls now that we want them. And I actually unlocked this one, should we ever have a battle going rather poorly for us. I really want to use Bob just to show off Bob himself. What is our next enemy, actually? We don't know. We only know that the two backline can do a lot of damage, and I think the front line is the one with the sneak attack. That's the thief. Yeah, this is a. These guys hurt. These guys hurt. I could take out my max team, but I'm just a little like, I want to show off Bob. Bloody Mary just really is. No. Do we want to use Boomer? Don't know if we want to use Boomer. We might want to look into giving our Bone Golem over here some needed upgrades. Starting in third position, +5 luck, might be nice. When buffed. How do I buff you? With her I could give you additional dread, but that sounds way too... Missing with attack, restores 8 wrath, could be useful considering that his accuracy isn't that high. I actually want to give him the accuracy thing, this one, so it requires 2 bones. So let's just go with that right now.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
And not a bad trade on it either, even for such a low item. Let's give him some accuracy, there we go. And then we might want to put the block on. Not sure about that one though. Let's leave it at that for a moment. What do we want to fight? This is a high damage team. Where's our second? Here you are. You don't even have that much armor. Tenebrous. You also seem to be built for dread, not for tanking or damage. This does give us an indirect healer, and he can heal. Block and a ward. You have a lot of resistance, but not... you have decent hit points, Boomer, so... I mean, you always thought the zombies were like, whoa, they have a lot of hit points, but now that I've met the Bone Golem, they're like, nope. Nope, don't believe that anymore. Sorry. No, I don't. Abigail, who needs more experience? Sorry. It's been too long indeed. Not for you guys. For you guys it has been just one turn around the clock, but for me it has been quite some time since I played this. Juliet, no, you don't need it. I thought someone of you guys needed. Oh, perhaps you. No, you're level 4 as well. By the way, we can just put you in there. But, yeah, I guess we'll do it like this then. As for talents, I believe I want to perhaps wait until I can summon a Shade. I have Golem Veteran Commander. Additional parts, not really needed. Banshees receive bonuses, but yeah, then we need to unlock that further, and the same goes for this. So we just need to save up the talent points. This is a bit of a dangerous attack, because, well, I'm not sure about this composition, but we're gonna try. And you are brand new, and I don't know what you can do. Pulled forward, alright. You're a spell thief. Okay. Adore him. I really should cast things. I don't like you constantly going for the archer. I think this is an archer duel. Something about her deals 50% magical damage. If the target is stunned, deal an additional 100% damage. We can't really stun with... no, we can stun with this big guy. Hold on, what am I saying? So perhaps I should wait. But I do need her block to go. before I can hit her with the Splintering March. Let's first go with that.
Madness manifest.
No, he does not get a check. Unfortunate. This guy has quite a bit of luck. I don't like the Spell Thief. Lose mana. Buff to the Arcane Thief. Holy heck, that's quite the buff. Plus 10 accuracy, plus 10 luck, plus 10 evasion. Okay. Yeah, do Splintering March. Nobody got stunned. Well, that's unfortunate. To say the least. Why am I doing that? He has resistance. That's actually what he's good at. Well, he is nearly dead. That's actually fine.
One more for the stockpile.
Well, that's at least him gone. Gone is his accuracy bonuses. Gone is his other bonus perk. She got hit after all. We have lost a wee little bit of vigor, but I think I'd rather go for damage now. I don't think it was good enough to... there's a chance to crit, but... And I know I can cast more spells, don't get me wrong, I am aware. But I am more or less considering... Actually, let's do that. Let's get your accuracy lowered by cursing you. I should have done it on him because he was still allowed to go. But why am I not using too many spells in this fight? Well, I kind of want to save up a little bit of it. Ow. Well, I guess somebody needs to go and have a heal check.
Maybe I'll grab this one into furniture.
There we go. I mean, it's annoying. Don't get me wrong. What this guy is doing is just annoying, but... Let's curse you. But I think we're pretty fine right now already. Yeah, this fight is won.
Never gets old.
I think I should start healing with the golem. Well, actually, then he would still be able to fire, so let's just kill him. I was considering healing up the golem because there was only one character left, but then he could still fire. Nah, I don't think that would have been a wise trade-off in that regard. So, they should have gotten an additional 2 experience points. They did indeed. I will put you in there then for this turn. I will start leveling you up. Enemies killed this way 140%. Deal 50% of damage. Target is below 50. Yeah, but then I just want you to be a great opener, I reckon.
Get back to battle.
I rather prefer this. If his critical still comes out of it, it does nice. And if it's below vigor, then you have a chance you cannot get any parts. So Lady Deathclaw, I don't like the character, the creature type, I should say probably, and it's probably a better description. But I think I will use her now just to show her off because I can't keep on not using her. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 4, sorry, I should just check this out, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So that's the equal of one another. Whether I go this way or that way. Except that these have 2 elite teams, so it should have some decent loot. But and then we have 2, 4, well we know it's 11 in maximum, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. As well. Okay then. Actually, I think even if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 10. Oh yeah, because this one is empty. Never mind. So I could also go all the way around instead of going here to the left. Oh, there's a new character in there. 2 new characters. I have no idea what I do. But I think I prefer to get a Fountain of Vigor in between. And then possibly go for the quest, because we don't do that many quests. So, oh, hold on. I do not have a proper battle squad set up. So you pull away debuffs. I don't know if the other one can do that. I will try Lady Deathclaw once. You're pink. Pink, you will be our. You will start healing up front, I think. They don't tend to have a lot of armor as far as I've seen. We could pull out the A-team for once, but we want the Lady Deathclaw to show. So let's do Camry then. Camry the Agent. And Console Held? No, because that doesn't seem to be logical to put that in there. Your thing, Gloomclaws, can work. So what if we put in the darkness? Let's do it like this. Not sure if that is a great team to fight them, but let's do it. Ooh, we're over the limit of our video. Well then, for the next episode, you might want to check this out, because we have ourselves a barbarian to fight and a conjuress. Something tells me we're going to fight on more creatures than before. And we're probably going to open up with a nifty spell. But that is all for our next episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.